to get into it, man. But before we do that, yeah, hold on, y'all. I got something for Shaheed, because he's my friend and I love him, right? So I figured, I figured, he don't know what's going on, y'all. I figured, it's about figure. I figure I get it going. Yeah, I figured I get it going. Okay, so if y'all didn't see the live, you know what I mean? This is our alma mater, right? Yeah.
That's not our alma mater. That's a movie.
Here we go. Crenshaw, we live. Hello. All right, now, everybody was asking to say, I know. Huh? Everybody was asking, hey, get a good look at me, bro.
Crazy. Bro, that's nuts. That's insane.
Hey, we live! Let's go! All right, here we go, bro. Hey, how seriously can you take me right now, though? All jokes aside.
Yeah, none.
You can't look at me? All right, look, here we go. This one, hey, I'm coming out the gate. We swinging.
I'm already hot.
Yeah. Hey, so, wait. How do you want to be loved, bro? Come on with the When you get a from somebody, that's when you know it's like.
That's heavy.
Yeah? How you want to be loved, bro?
I want to be loved through.
Relationship-wise first.
Through understanding.
Okay.
That's it. Just through understanding.
So being loved through understanding. Are there more? Or is there certain things you want people to understand more than others, or is it like one specific thing, or is it just understanding in general?
Well, it's case by case because the love that we're receiving from different people is coming in different ways. So it's just like, yo, just understand me in that way. You know what I mean? Like, if you're my partner, understand me in ways that I'm not doing things to put the relationship at stake.
My nose sweat.
Just understand. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Just
so
understand.
when the understanding doesn't happen when you want it to, what does that look like, and what does that look like for your other partner? Is it something you communicate?
I also have to understand though. So it's just like, not only do they have to understand me, we have to meet in the middle with understanding. Like we gotta find some common ground, some understanding. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So is compromising something that's applicable in every single situation, or is it something she can feel a way about and you be cool with it and not like really like you got to meet me here, or is compromise always prevalent regardless of the situation or the topic?
I mean, it's case by case. It just depends on what it is. Like compromise is not always gonna be there, depending on. Like I'm not compromising my morals. I'm not compromising my integrity and what I stand on. But it's just like, you know, in the end, it's based on how bad do I can't even. That's nuts, bro. It's based on how. This means everything to me. How bad I want to please my partner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how important is her comfort and understanding versus what it is I'm not willing to compromise or whatever.
Okay. And I think for me, I want to be loved by time. I think I've always talked about how important time is. I want to be loved by we both understanding that time is something you can't get back and time is something you can't really replace. Right. So within those moments of us spending that time, whether it be we just chilling, whether it be we conversing, whether it be we building, that time is everything. Not only because you can't get it back, but because it's something everybody longs for, especially when you're in a situation where you really enjoy the person. Time is one thing. I think I want to be loved, passion. I want to be able to give it and receive it. Because I think a lot of the times in certain situations, it's hard to really think about what your partner wants or what they don't want. And also communication, of course. And of course, understanding.
Absolutely.
But the communication gets harder and harder as you continue to dive into certain situations and topics. But I think with the way things go and how far I've come just as a man, it's become easier and easier for me to just say shit versus just like, all right, I'm gonna just let shit go, because everybody just gets like to the point where it's like, oh, I'm gonna just let it go. But then it just starts rearing its ugly head as you continue to see certain things and every little thing pisses you off.
You can only let so much go though. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what happens at the beginning stages of relationships. It's like you let certain things go, and then they just compile and compile and compile, and it's like then the floodgates open up, and then it's just like now we here. You know what I mean? So
How are you with disagreements with you and your partner? Is it something?
It's something I need. I'm always right, and that's something I need to work on. I know, like
you're not always right. I'm glad you just said that.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I know I'm not always right, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, yo, make it make sense. If it don't make sense, it's not like I can't even process it. Like I get to a point where I don't even let you speak if it don't make sense. Like I'm trying to stop you, cut you off. Like yo, it's not making sense. It's not the truth. It's not fact based. Like so I got to do better at listening.
Does certain things always have to be fact based, or can it be based on someone's, not necessarily just their experience, but based on their perspective?
For me, it always has to be fact based, but I know that's not how everybody operates and how they work. So I'm working with like, I don't want to say moving away from the truth, but it's just that's where it's hard for me because it's like, yo, if it's fact based and if it's truth, like, why are we not?
When you say fact based, do you mean like you can go somewhere and look it up and see it, or do you like what do you mean by that?
Like yeah, it can be, it can be proven. You know what I mean? So it's just like if we not there, then that's where the divide is. It's like why are we not both in the truth? You know what I mean?
Okay. So when we start talking about being in the truth, and we start talking about one person's truth versus the other person,
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in your truth, my truth. I believe in the truth.
Okay, so if I give, I'm gonna try to think of an example before I do that. I see Tremont heavy in the comments. Salute, bro. We appreciate it. So have y'all took the love language? Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the love, yeah.
Mine was time.
He said compatibility.
Love language. I think that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I think the truth is an interesting word to me, because just because somebody says it or just because it's somewhere and you can read it doesn't necessarily mean it's the truth.
It does.
How?
Because it's the truth.
Okay, so the reason why I'm saying that is because you just saying like with everything, or just saying certain things in general. Like
well, I'm only speaking of things like if you ask me where I was Friday night, and I'm like, yo, I was at, we were recording a podcast. But that's the truth.
Like, I see what you're saying. But when we start talking about, because opinion is a thing,
right?
And
but
so,
it's not an opinion that I was here Friday
no, but what
night.
I'm talking about, when you start having conversations about certain things being an opinion, do you still want to be able to have some type of fact within the opinion? Is what I'm asking.
No. If it's opinion based, it's not even. It's just like I can, like, okay, cool. We both have our. You look at it this way, I look at it that way. You feel this way, I feel that way. It's no need to even try to like. This is how you feel. This is how I feel. I respect how you feel. I understand how you feel. Like now what? But like, I'm not going back and forth on opinions. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. So if one's not willing to go back and forth on opinions, how are we trying to seek to understand?
Conversation. We can have conversation, but it's just like the tussling and back and forth with opinions. I'm not doing that.
Okay. So do you think when something is opinionated, it's like arguments that lead after that, or what?
It could be, but that's why I try to stay away from the opinions, because this is like, yo, we sitting here passionately disagreeing about something that is not fact based or can't be proven, or it's like just how you feel versus how I feel. And it's just like sometimes it's just like, yo, you gotta agree to disagree. I know you don't like that, but it's like that's what it is.
Okay, fair enough. Salute to everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all dropping them. Make sure y'all continue dropping them. Dropping the likes. It's just right there to the bottom right of your screen.